Yo guys, so we got the new Sweet-Cre here, and I'm gonna go a little bit into the flavoring and what changed between this one and the original batch after this. But first I want to just explain to you basically the two main reasons that you should be taking creatine and what you can expect when you're taking it. So first of all, basically this is like an all-encompassing thing that it's going to help you push harder for longer. So it does not matter what your goals are in the gym or your training style, anything like that. It does not matter because basically when you take creatine, your muscles store creatine and use it for energy. So you don't drink it and get all hyped up and go crazy. The muscle itself retains it, and when it needs it for more energy, it uses it, okay? So, let's say your goal is fat loss, you're working out, you want to be able to continue to work out harder for longer because that's going to help you burn more calories, which will help you be in a caloric deficit to lose weight. Okay, let's say your goal is muscle gain. Of course, in order to gain muscle or strength, you need to break down the muscle more and then have proper recovery to then gain more muscle and strength. So by being able to push harder for longer, aka, lifting more weight for more reps, there you go. It helps you with that too. And especially when you're cutting, you should actually continue to take creatine. You should not stop, unless you're doing some body composition thing for a show. Whatever, but that's like 1% of the people that are watching this video. So if you're just the normal guy going on a cut, maybe it's summer's coming up and you want to look good basically, keep taking it because it's going to help you maintain your strength and size that you would have lost when cutting. It's going to help you be able to keep your numbers about, the same in the gym so that you're not getting weaker, you're not losing muscle, which is what happens typically when you go on a cut because basically you're in a caloric deficit and then you're beating yourself up and then you start to feel like crap all the time basically. So don't stop taking creatine because it will help you at least maintain that baseline that you've now built. And then also, when you're losing more fat, the muscle's becoming more visible, right? Creatine also helps with intramuscular water retention, which makes the muscle look more full so that then you just look bigger and stronger regardless. So aside from the performance side of things, just from an aesthetics point of view, it's going to help you look better than you would without it, basically, okay? And people have this misconception that, creatine makes your body retain more water, which they think then means that your gut's going to be all bloated and you're going to look all nasty and weird, but that's not true. It's intramuscular water retention. So the muscle itself looks fuller and more dense and stuff like this. So it's a good thing. The water retention is good. You want that. So those are basically the performance side of things, the pushing harder and, being able to lift more weight for more reps basically. So then if we think about it in a recovery side of things, it does also help your body recover. It helps the muscle recover because two main ways. Let's say, in a short-term recovery aspect, if you're doing, bench press, in between those sets, if you're resting 60 to 90 seconds, the muscle itself is able to recuperate more energy. And then the muscle itself can push harder. Like I was saying before, your muscle stores the creatine. That's how it helps it with recovery. So it can, then get back at it faster. Also, it's flowing more water and nutrients to the muscle, which means that, when you're eating more protein and actually, if you take vitamins, whatever, it's flowing it to the muscle, which is going to help it recover better. So, there you go. It helps with performance and recovery, which is that will just help you reach your goals no matter what they are when it comes to fitness, okay? So it's just good all around, good. Just, you can take it and you can get the results easier. So for Sweet-Cre itself, it is creatine monohydrate, and creatine monohydrate is, it's the most researched back form of creatine. There's other forms of creatine out there now and whatever, they're all fine. I'm not going to say that the other ones are terrible. Monohydrate's the best, but we know monohydrate works, this one is micronized so it dissolves better in water and it's flavored so it tastes good. You can just drink this on its own. I just sip on it during the day while I'm working. Some people take it post-workout, some people take it pre, some people take it during. It does not matter as long as you're taking it daily. Because like I said before, the muscle stores it and uses it when it's necessary, okay? The flavoring itself is just fruit extract, so all natural, all clean, a little bit of stevia as well. But what some people say is that there's an aftertaste with stevia. Everybody that's tried this, I go out a lot of times and I give out free samples and stuff. Everybody that's tried it has been oh, cool, there's no aftertaste, which is good. The stevia adds good flavoring and doesn't leave a weird aftertaste. You see, the coloring itself is red vegetable coloring, so there's no like food dye added to it, which is, you know, a concern for some people. They don't want to have like these, I don't know, artificial colorings or whatever, these chemicals added to it, so you don't have to worry about that. It's vegan friendly, keto friendly, paleo, whatever the hell you're doing, you can have it. You know, like it's not gonna like conflict with any diet. Yeah, like the source of the creatine itself is plant-based, so it's vegan friendly. Other than that, the only way for you to get creatine is through your diet, which you would have to get by eating meat. And in order to get, like, the average daily recommended dose is 5 grams of creatine. That's what's in 1 scoop of this. In order to get 5 grams of creatine without supplementing with it, you would need to eat like 5 pounds of steak, basically. Certain meats have different amounts, but yeah, 5 pounds of steak, basically. So, you know, if you're doing that, then good luck. Don't buy it, whatever, you're fine. But if you're, you know, like a normal person, you know, just take 1 scoop a day and you'll be able to get the maximum amount of creatine that your body can use. Yeah, that basically covers everything about it. If you have any other questions about the product itself, creatine, how, when to take it, whatever whatever I did not cover, just comment below, go to Instagram, there you can reach me, DM, whatever, drop a comment there, whatever you want to do. I'll be able to get back to you. Maybe I'll even make a video regarding that question that you had. But yeah, other than that, I'll talk to you guys soon.